Alright, we're back with Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of Chechnya. We are working our way towards a war in northern Cyprus as the world is under massive global conflict with China taking eastern Siberia with the fall of Russia. Um, Russia has been split into various autonomous regions, and we are going to be looking to take advantage of this and expand into the Confederation of Mountain Peoples of the Caucasus. So we will take Dagestan. That is going to be our goal. Have to make, and then I'm gonna butcher this. It's like, what is that? Ingush, Ingushetia or something? Shetia? I don't know. Ingushesh. I don't know. I don't know, but we'll get it done. Um, Definitely gonna keep powering through with fuel reductions wherever possible. Um, just so we can extend how long our fuel lasts. That's gonna be big for us. Very big. I love how this mountain range is so high that the the travel path for the like indicator for air movement right there is just through the mountain. Flipped. That's pretty funny. It's almost like, where is Himalayas? You're right here. I wonder if these I would think would be as high. Where's like K2? Isn't that over in like Afghanistan and such or something? From over here? Maybe Pakistan. Who knows? But yeah, we'll get this going. Got plenty of energy right now. Uh like start working on some of our artillery and like improvements. These will be huge. Yeah, we can get research speed increases, but that will lower our political power. I think I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna start improving our companies. We are at 3 political power gain. We already have nuclear energy unlocked, and anything else at this point is probably going into military spending and then our political party management. So I'm not terribly concerned. Yeah, so I do want to suck up all the non-aligned populace into this one party, and then we'll worry about management of the other different ideologies later after that. Um I'm gonna be a little bit concerned about this build time. 4 years is quite a long time. So that is something to watch. We are 2017. So hmm. What do we have under electronics? Yeah, I'm gonna start focusing on resource gain efficiency in preparation for actually accruing territory. We're gonna work on that. Oh, looks like we have plenty of RPGs. Check on this. We're gonna be short some equipment or manpower. All right. Um, let's. Yeah, we have new equipment. Do that for upgrades. We did RPGs already. We already have artillery. We don't need anything else. We do have some train. Yes, and everything's just upgrades then. So let's get this manufactured. And then how much time do we have left? Vacation 25th of July of this year, so we have a couple months. About 3 months maybe. Is it April, May, June? Nah, full 4 months basically. That's still a fairly long time. I'm not going to be working on any units because our military production is so bad, so I'm going to take advantage of this time. I do want to put points into what we can afford. Looks like all combat with. This is all light infantry. Yeah, we don't have any intelligence officers, so I'm actually going to keep working on this. Can I keep these while still getting these bonuses? Or will I cancel out everything? Looks like I can keep them. Get land and night attack bonus, so I just don't have enough experience. Okay. This is mutually exclusive. Forward operation base attack. Fort damage. Fort combat damage chance, but more attack bonus. This increases the damage. I'm assuming this is attacking missions somehow. The propaganda campaign there looks. This looks like it. Cool. That's yeah. That looks like it'd be really cool to have. Um, we have enough. We can do a marine doctrine. I think it will be many days before we actually get any of this. So, amphibious attack for armored. Could use this for increasing our naval invasion capacity. That, yeah. This is a 5 increase. And then there's another. That's a huge increase of 10. 20 right there. Preparation speed. Breakthrough. A small capacity bonus. I would rather have units. I'd rather be down this tree. Um, this lowers nationalist and emerging parties. We're gonna break up that demonstration. All right, let's go ahead. Don't know what finished. Probably this. Or was it this? Be this. Okay. Use this moment and go ahead and get some oil. We want the fuel. Hopefully before July. Everything is almost capped. And I'm gonna go ahead, dump points. French are we? Max 77%. That's a huge bonus. All right, where's our air unit? And not worried about that. All militia and stuff, so we're just gonna leave it. 43 days. Yeah, we have plenty of time to get. That'll be plenty to get us up to full capacity. For fuel, I don't know if this is going to be successful. I don't have a spy. So, can't even tell who we're going to be fighting. Go very poorly. We don't have to take that either right now, so we're still fine. Hmm. Don't see. So I'm going to be definitely going to be looking for smaller nations like that aren't protected by larger powers. Definitely going to be the play, and then all these broken Russian pieces won't have an army right away. unless they get auto spawned in. So there is that. Like we have 2 billion in cash. How much are we spending on interest? 11 million. Pretty good GDP per capita. I don't know if that's enough to overtake our acquisitions. That makes sense. So like whenever we merge, if we, depending on how much populace we get, we could lower our GDP per capita pretty low. It could backfire. We are starting to fill out that last civilian factory. That's really good. Our actual population over 1.5 million. All right. I do increase spending. It only increases our expenses by about 20 million for 40, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're still positive. Moved up into the second political party in the our second largest political party in the nation. All right. I don't know where I was, so I don't know in conversation how this is gonna play out, but I'm gonna lower the speed because definitely had a crash. I think I clicked on that. So whenever I splice this together it'll mesh a little better, but obviously this is gonna be some obscure commentary for that. I wish I could run this faster so I could. Yeah, because it's only 1 month. 1 month until the fight. The first offensive war of the Chechnyans. Yeah, I'm not joining break. Why would I want to be broke? Makes no sense. Well, I mean, there is political power and research bonuses, but I'd rather not be broke. Alright, we'll see if I pick up the speed now that it auto-saved, if it'll crash again. If it crashes another time, I'm just gonna have to run it slower the rest of the playthrough. But I do have YouTube like up. I'm not like recording this in like the most optimal state, so that could be on me too. Those operations looked like a war just ended. There's an Iran-Israeli war still ongoing. Indonesia and Australia. I need to check that out. See. Gotta be a naval. I don't see any territory shifts. That's gotta be a naval thing. Three per day. Got 200 more political power worth of clicks. I think I crashed at like the 16, 17-minute mark, so I do have to keep my eye on my timer. So I could get weird on this recording as far as timing. Yeah, so like 10 more minutes where I'm like in a 40 or 50-minute episode, and then I can't process the freaking post-processing because my computer's so old. Yep, that's a nightmare. Okay, here we go. Got propellant charges. Our artillery is passively better. Now we get a new model. Nope. Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan. These are usually pretty passive countries. That is right here through this gap. We'll see shifts. I can watch that while we do our own fights. Maybe. Can I keep that on screen? Yeah? Barely. Oh, here we go. Got 10 minutes. Might as well let it ride. Looks like it's just northern Cyprus. Visited. Do it. This is our guy. 25 transport planes. Too many. We have territorial ambitions. Oh, we got it. That's crazy. Easy win. Okay. I do need this airbase. So, what we're gonna do is leapfrog. An ungrouped air wing. There. Yeah, it's not our business. We're not worried about it. They're just gonna go in here. Alright. We're gonna work on ending this war. Next move. We'd have to have 5 transport planes, so we do have enough for a couple groups. We'll just watch those airplanes fly over. But it's gonna happen. They're almost there. Alright, we'll slow down. And then we're gonna go take the leapfrog right there. Easy win. I say that, but we struggled for 2 decades for this. Should be making the move. What is going on? Iran wants a naval base. We do not want to do that. There we go. They do have oil. We're gonna actually puppet everything for the resource. All right, cool. Get rid of all these actions. I'm not sure if we can get our units back. yet. Like if I do area defense, I don't know if they can get there. Yeah, see, we can't travel. We have no access to the coast. The irony of the whole situation. So that works. That works pretty well. How long till this war is viable? That was not what I wanted to click. Sorry. September. Okay, well, I'm just going to end this here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch everyone on the next one.